Hello angels, welcome back to another video. This video is actually going to be a little resin video. We're going to be using some UV resin. So I ordered some orchids from Etsy's. I'll leave the link for the seller down in the description box down below. But I got these orchids, these ones right here, as a free gift. And I was like, oh my god, these are so cute and they're so tiny. They're smaller than the ones that I order. So I was like, these are perfect. I can just turn these into some earrings. So what I'm going to be doing is adding on there some UV resin, and I have my UV light. Just add a little bit of the UV resin onto the front and then place it underneath the UV light so that it can cure it. And then you're going to flip it over, do the same thing to the back. And you're going to go over it as much time as you need so that it can look good. As much resin as you want to add on there. I think I did probably 2 or 3 layers of the UV resin, and that's pretty much it. This took a little while because obviously these are real flowers. They're just preserved either in some silica gel or however, so they're very easy to crumple up, to break apart, so I had to be very delicate doing this. But I just fast forwarded this video so much so that you guys don't see me sitting here for like an hour making sure that I don't break apart anything, which, trust me, I end up doing that. I turned these ones into earrings, and I made some for a sandal. I'm pretty sure I already posted that video. And the big ones, I turned those into earrings and also into necklaces. So cute. I'm definitely gonna have to order some more because I want to make more earrings with these. But I just finished the front with some UV resin. So now I'm going to be doing the back, the same thing like what we did before. Just coat it with some resin. You have to coat it with some resin at the front and the back first. And then after you do that, then you can just dip it in some UV resin, and that will be easier. But if you just dip the preserved flowers in UV resin, obviously it's going to break apart because the flower is very delicate. And it is not, the weight of the resin is just going to crumble it and let it break apart. So that's why you have to make sure that you do the first layer of resin like this before you can do anything else, so that nothing breaks apart and that it's as hard as a rock. So that's what I'm doing. One thing, well, I eventually did it, but you need to place this down on a silicone mold so that you can be able to flip around the resin however you want it, and that it wouldn't stick onto the plastic or wherever. Silicone and resin goes great together. It doesn't stick on anything. But for some weird reason, I just had it on this plastic, and then I was surprised that the plastic was sticking onto the earrings. So silly. What I was showing you guys in the beginning was I was moving a little bit way too fast, so the UV resin took off like a piece of the flower, which I just attach it back there and then just place it underneath the UV light. And this project, you're definitely going to need some gloves because it does get very messy. Make sure you get underneath every piece of flower. But you don't have to, because I'm going to be dipping everything in a coat of resin. And a little piece of a flower just broke off, so that's attach a little bit of some UV resin, attach a little bit more, and then place it underneath the light, and then just let it cure. And once it's cured, it is good to go. It won't fall apart anymore. It won't break. And this one I completely coated in resin, the front and the back. You can see the difference right there. The one that's in resin and just the orchid that's just preserved. It does make a big difference. It makes it more glossy, more shiny a little bit. I was planning on dipping these maybe in a little bit of some glitter. I thought that would be cute, but I was like, no. Just gonna let it be how it is. But maybe the next batch that I do, probably add a little bit of some glitter on there, a little bit of some pearls. Who knows? I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of how it looks underneath the UV light. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It really don't take a long time for it to cure. So this is a preserved flower. This one is the one that's coated in resin. Alright guys, so I wanted to take a little break just to show you guys the difference between the UV and the real flowers. You can obviously hear the flowers. It's dry, so it's very delicate. It breaks apart just like one of these broke apart and I fixed it. This is how they look. Try not to break off anything. More close. This is what it sounds like. Now the one that I just finished with UV resin. This is what it looks like. Up close, kind of looks like glass. You know, I should add some glitter onto these. That'd be a good idea. This is how the back of this one look. I'm trying not to touch it way too much because it's not fully dry and I don't want my fingerprints to get on it. And obviously I needed a silicone mat because this plastic is getting on the back of this. And now I'm gonna have to try to find a way to get it off. But yeah, this is what it sounds like. Obviously you can't do that with the real flowers, otherwise it will break apart, but you guys get the idea. And that's the difference between the two of them. Well, I'm pretty sure these are not finished yet, but I fixed the corner of this one. Try not to make sure there's no bubbles. I missed the corner right here, so I need to go over it. This one has a ton of bubbles. This one looks fine, but yeah. All right, really quickly, because I only have this one left. This is what I'm saying. A silicone mat will work perfectly because this is picking up everything. Now I'm gonna have to cut these off and file it down and fix around the edges and all of that stuff. Maybe it'd be easier if I dunk these into the resin, but I'm scared that the flowers are just gonna break off. But this one, I just finished the front. Sounds like glass. And you flip it over, you see the back. So this is the back of it that has no UV resin. This is the front of it with UV resin. See a little glimpse of it. Glimpse of UV. These are going to be such a cute earrings, even though I only have 4, because obviously this is a free gift because I ordered these flowers. But these are going to be so cute. Love it. Okay, so I got these earring backs. I think they're called jump rings. I don't know. I got these from Amazon. My drill is from Amazon. All I'm going to do is drill a little hole into the top of the orchids. These are the big ones, the bigger ones. I recorded this process for like a different video. But I'm just drilling a little tiny hole so I can attach the earrings together. And it's quite easy. And I also wanted to add a little bit of some charms at the bottom. Add one little charm at the bottom. I thought it would look cute. Oh no, I didn't add no charms to these. I changed my mind. Never mind. But this is just how the earrings look. So I'm just trying to pick out which one I want to attach. It's quite easy, quite simple. I didn't have anything to open up these with, so I decided to go with a different one. And also, I didn't even have any little tiny jump rings. So, I was very much unprepared in this whole entire process. We can fast forward this. Here's a close-up of how the earrings back looks. I end up not going with any one of these. I just picked something simple. Just drilling more holes into these earrings. These are the bigger ones. And that's quite simple. You just push the earring top in. And voila, we're good to go. No jump ring, nothing else needed. And this is just how it looks. Obviously, the orchids are not going to be the same. They're going to be different and unique in their own special way. So none of them is not going to be matchy-matchy. But this is how they turn out. I love this one. This one is so cute, so pretty. And I love this one as well. They are so gorgeous. I am so happy with the way how everything turned out. Remember, I will leave a link for everything that I use in this video down in the description box down below, just in case if you guys want to make your own. These are very easy to put on, get on and off. I haven't worn earrings in probably like a year, so it took me a little minute just to get it. But they just turned out so cute, and I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I decided to make these. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to post some pictures if you guys want a better view of it, because I'm definitely fast forwarding this video so much. But they're so gorgeous. And they are absolutely lightweight. You don't feel the weight of these because there's no weight to them. I only did 3 coats of resin, so the resin did not add no weight to them at all. These are not going to hurt your ears or anything like that. It doesn't even feel like if you're wearing anything, which is absolutely perfect. So I'm super glad that I only add 3 coats of resin on there. I mean, the more resin that you add on there, the more you're going to feel the weight. But these turned out so cute, and I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. And these are the last ones. Gorgeous. These are the smaller ones. I placed these on incorrectly, so before I put them in my ears, I had to flip them around. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely love it. I'm still debating if I should add some charms on there, but yeah, I think it looks fine just the way how it is. These were the last ones. I couldn't see what I was doing, but eventually I got it. Gorgeous. I like these ones as well. I like the lighter colors ones, but it still looks good. Alright, thanks guys for watching the video. Bye.